Guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the test server and there is another promo, so another free hero up here. We have Rosaline, Cirrus, Grez, Warwick, and Wukong. Out of here, ultimately, I would absolutely pick up another copy of Wukong. With the engraving system, he seems to be pretty strong, does require a significant investment, but for the PvP aspect, he does really well. And remember guys, every copy that you're getting of Wukong is money you're not spending in the store or tokens that you're not spending in the store. Plus, when you do have him maxed out, your labyrinth tokens that you utilize to go ahead and build him, you actually get them in Twisted Essence. So you'll be able to build out Twisted Essence a lot faster out of that labyrinth store. Once you have Wukong at 5 stars, he will go ahead and turn into Twisted Essence, so you can buy that out of the shop instead of buying Wukong itself. So in today's video, we're going to look at the 5 heroes that I do not like fighting, the 5 heroes that I find most difficult in both the labyrinth and the campaign itself, that are super difficult when you're fighting them. With coming in at number 5 is Athalia, guys. When you're fighting Athalia, you have to be very particular in the hero that you're going to put opposed to her, because she can do super high burst damage and she will burn a lot of targets down really quick, especially again when you get further in the campaign, and she gets stronger and stronger the further you progress. She has the ability to burn targets down super fast. If you put her opposed to Ainz because you're not paying attention, she'll burst down Ainz really quick. Some of the good counters for her, Brutus definitely because of his shield. Thorin, because if he takes enough damage, he'll go ahead and resurrect. Another one that is really good to counter her is Rowan. Rowan does have his damage mitigation or damage reduction ability, which is very strong. I think it's called damage control, but it'll allow him to really mitigate the damage that Athalia can do. Because now with her rework, or since her rework, she does lock heroes out when she goes to attack them again, so she can burst them down super fast when it comes to the campaign progression. So keep an eye out for Athalia, guys, because she can be very strong in that aspect of burning heroes very down, which is why she comes in at number 5 for the heroes that I hate fighting in the campaign. Before we continue with today's video, this video is sponsored by Gemstone Legends, one of the coolest new puzzle RPGs of 2021. That is right, guys. Not only is it a puzzle game, but it is also a combination of RPG. It is available on iOS and Android, and it's completely free to play. You can add me in-game under FHG. That is right, our character name is FHG. Furry Hippo Gaming, you can go ahead and add me. Let's check out a couple scenes from the game. An absolute breathtaking game, offers raid bosses, PvP fights, dozens of characters, mass of artifacts and gear that you can wear. So go ahead and download the game today. Remember, you're watching this episode thanks to Gemstone Legends. When you first get into the game, make sure you enter chat. You are going to use our promo code #HIPPO hashtag. Go ahead and hit send. That is going to allow you to get your first promo pack, which is worth a $50 value. It helps support me, helps supports our sponsors. So check out the game in the link down below, or you can scan the QR code in this video to the bottom right. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Number 4 comes in with my boy Oden. If you guys have fought him, there's very specific formations that you have to fight him with. Nara works really well. If you can crowd control him, it works really well. We had a lot of difficulty killing out Oden when he's partnered with Sophia. Sophia offers that spectral disruption, allowing Oden to do more damage, which just makes Oden that much better. It's a very cool combination that we've seen a lot of times. But when he is in the campaign, he gets very strong very fast, especially with the level deficiency, has the ability to displace your tanks, which results in destroying your backline very quick, because the tanks will actually be just dislocated or moved out of the way, allowing the enemy team just to absolutely just run to the backline and destroy them which is kind of a crazy ability. Since Oden has been reworked, he is super solid, guys. If you haven't built him with signature item, if you haven't built him with furniture, the more that you build this hero out, the stronger he gets, which is the reason he comes in at number 4 for the most disliked heroes when it comes to fighting in the campaign, because he is tough. Coming in at number 3 is, of course, Thorin. So the Fallen King, with the retaliation ability, if you're fighting him in the Voyage of Wonder, if you're fighting him in the campaign, the Towers, his retaliation ability will kill you guys. A lot of resets. I can't even count how many resets we've seen within the Voyage of Wonder just because of a single Thorin wipe. If you're doing a lot of damage on him, especially if you're running Ainz, if you're running some of the massive power heroes in AFK Arena, and Thorin has that retaliation ability up a majority of the time, he's going to kill your team. If he doesn't, he's going to kill out some of the key heroes. So now you have to restart the voyage. We find the same in the Dismal Maze. We find the same in the Labyrinth itself, that if you're running him, I actually have to turn off auto every time that I fight Thorin. And as we know, Lilith loves running Thorin in the Dismal Maze. I fight him probably more than any other hero. Between him and Brutus, they're both kind of a pain to fight in there. But Thorin ultimately is a hero that will wipe your entire team if you're not careful when you fight him. We see, again, the same thing in the mazes. We see it with the Voyage of Wonder. We see it in the Trial of God. We see a lot of aspects where the retaliation ability or the Thorin cheese works against us and actually kills out our team relatively quickly, which can be super disappointing when it comes to the hero overall. So coming in at number 3 is, of course, guys, Zorath. So once you go through and you fight a battle, you've won the battle, that's right, he does his ability, actually restarts the battle, so you have to fight the same battle over twice. Again, he is a hero that they've loved to run when it comes to the Voyage of Wonder. They've put him in a lot of the Dismal Maze battles that we've seen. And again, you have to fight the battle twice, so you have to be really cautious when you're fighting him, because when he comes back stronger. He does come back stronger, depending on how he's built, which makes Zorath a very difficult hero to kill, which is the reason that he comes in as my number 2 hero. He is such a pain to kill in the campaign, especially when you start getting level deficiencies, because like I was saying, you go through, you get a little bit of RNG, you get some cheese down, and then he restarts the battle, and you realize your heroes get devastated when he restarts the battle. So now you have to restart, and then you have to do the battle essentially 2 more times with Zorath because of that reset ability that he has. So absolutely, definitely coming in at number 2. And the number 1 hero, which everybody probably agrees with, is Flora, guys. Flora is a hero, when you fight her in the campaign, she will obliterate your teams. We've tried so many players. I can't even count the number of messages that I've gotten when it comes to the Flora stages. When you start getting into, I think, chapter 35, 36, when you start seeing the Flora stages within the campaign, everybody just cringes, because that is the stopping point for the campaign. That is the reason Flora, guys, comes in at number 1. You can look it up on Reddit. You can look it up in Discord. Any of the team comps that you're fighting Flora just devastates when it comes to the campaign. Again, when you start getting in that heavy level deficiency, Flora will destroy your team super fast. But on the flip side, that's one of the good reasons to build her. Building her with the stall team, she is really powerful, guys. I think a lot of players underestimate her. She's been passed over quite a bit. Lilith does give us quite a few copies of her, but I have her built out and on that stall team. If you guys even seen the progression through chapter 36 that I've been doing with the stall team, it has been working well with Flora, and she does a mega amount of damage. But like I said, she comes in as my number 1 because that stage is just absolutely crazy. We beat every other stage. It took probably another 30 or 40 times to beat the Flora stage, and even now we're stuck at another Flora stage within the campaign in chapter 36. So guys, those are the 5 heroes that I absolutely hate fighting in AFK Arena. Every time I see them, again, in the Dismal Maze, or when I see them in the Voyage of Wonder, when I see them in the campaign, you cringe a little bit because you have to change up some of the formations to really make it work to break out and kill those heroes. So guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think, and let me know what heroes you guys really hate fighting in the campaign. I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of Brutus. I'm sure I'm going to get quite a few heroes in there. I am just thankful I haven't seen Ainz in the campaign, because I think that would be kind of nuts, especially if you don't have a Thalia built. So again, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think, and as always, thank you guys for watching.